Muggle Slytherin here, back with another video. So my last video was Hufflepuff themed, and that was really great. I was thinking, what video should I do next? And well, I realise you may be expecting a Ravenclaw themed video since I'm in blue, which is the Ravenclaw house colour. But I decided not to do a Ravenclaw themed video today. Instead, I am doing something a bit different. I am going to talk about the Murauders, which is James Potter, Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, and Peter Pettigrew, because I feel like they need to be talked about, because a lot of Harry Potter fans do like to talk about the Murauders a lot, because it'd be fun to figure out what they got up to, and some of it is actually up to us on what they did, because we can imagine it how we like. I'm gonna start off talking about Sirius, because I feel like there's a lot to him. I feel like Sirius would have acted tough, like, around other people, but with his friends, especially like Remus, he'd be more vulnerable and more of himself. We learn that his family disowned him and actually burnt his name off the tapestry, family tree thing, in Order of the Phoenix. He left home at 16 and went to go live with the Potters until he was 17, and he bought his own place after that. We learned that the Potters, they saw him as a second son, and he was James's brother in everything but blood, is how they saw. I think that's how James definitely would have seen him, because they were so alike. And yeah, he was really outgoing, funny. We also learned that he got a Muggle motorbike and enjoyed riding it and tampered with it and made it fly, so he seems like a really good person. Peter Pettigrew, I've got a lot to say on Peter Pettigrew. People assume him to be the tag-along friend, or the fanboy, someone who was a fan of them and just went along and followed them around, when he really wasn't. He was their friend and he did care about them, and to be honest, I believe he did a lot of stuff for the boys and had fun. It must have taken, I don't know why he would betray them, but I think he actually cared about them. And he didn't betray them in a heartbeat. I think he would have been very reluctant to turn against his friends. And I feel sorry for Lily and James, because when you read the scene in the book, the curtains are open, James doesn't have his wand on him, Lily doesn't either. They trust Peter 100%, and it hurts. And the fact that if you think of him as a proper friend who didn't want to betray them, or who was there for James and the rest of the boys there from the start, it makes his betrayal hurt a lot more than you'd ever think. Remus Lupin. He does, even though he's a werewolf, I feel like he's the kind of boy who would put himself down a lot. And in fan fictions, they write him as the character who is always putting himself down, which, of course, hurts. But I feel like anyone with that sort of thing would feel really bad, considering he was bitten just before his 5th birthday, which isn't a great way of life, because he's been a werewolf most of his life, when you think about it. But he seems bookish, books, smarts, a little bit nerdy-ish, which is really cute. And he just seems like he'd be a good, genuine friend. I mean, it said that he was friends with Lily and stuff before Lily started dating James and stuff, so they knew each other. And yeah. The last one I'd like to talk about is James, and I've saved him for last for a reason. Recently, I've started to become more fond of James Potter as a character, and realise there's more than what comes to the surface, I guess. I mean, he was the unofficial leader of the Murauders. They all looked to him for advice, and he came up with a lot of the pranks, mainly him and Sirius. Him and Sirius got into trouble together all the time as well, and I guess it's just something about him that makes me really fond of him as a character, as I've recently started to think of him more fond. I'm more fond of him than I used to be. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So yeah. But all he wanted was to marry Lily and become an Auror, and well, when the war started he wanted to fight against who? Voldemort, sorry. Fear of the name increases fear of the thing itself. Sorry about that. Yeah, he just wanted to fight against Voldemort. He wanted a better world for his son when his son was born. And when he found out about the prophecy, he just wanted to keep Lily and Harry safe. And he said he'd hold off Voldemort and give them time to run. He's just a really caring guy, and that's it. That's my feelings on the Murauders. So, comment down below what other videos you want. Comment down your favourite Murauder, your opinions on them if you want. Like this video, you liked it. Tell me what other videos you like, because I really, really would like to know. So yeah, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And that's it. So in the words of the Murauders, mischief managed.